Welcome to another video from Gradelink websites. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can, on your faculty and staff directory, if you have a drop down for departments, how to add an additional field to this department so you can further filter. So the first step is going to be to head over to your dashboard after logging in. Then you're going to go over to the ACF tab, and this is Advanced Custom Fields. Just keep in mind this is a more advanced functionality because the staff directory is dynamic, so it's pulling in from other elements on the back end of the site. So this is not just the straightforward where you enable Visual Builder. So if you're looking to add for example, a department to this drop down here, you'll go to ACF, short for Advanced Custom Fields. Faculty and staff fields, this was already pre-created, and so we are going to have to hover over that and then click on Edit. Then we're going to go ahead and go to the department field, since that is the one that is being pulled in here, and click on Edit, and you'll see there's several elements here. So all you need to do is edit or add to the choices. Now, let's say you wanted to add a department for preschool through 12th staff, for example. And you want to put it after elementary. Simply put your cursor after the item that you want to place the item afterwards, and then we can paste in this one. Then if we have another one called K through 12 staff, and then by the way, if you want to remove anything from this list, the choices, you can simply highlight it and delete it like this. Make sure there's no space left. But I'm going to go ahead and add both of those, and then we go to the top here and click on the blue Save Changes button. So the next step is going to be to go to the faculty and staff, and then you want to make sure that when you edit a profile and you want to make sure that at least one of these gets added to the new one. So for example, Alicia Peterson, if we wanted to switch her over to this new category, select it on here. You can select multiple categories. So if you want to put her in office staff and in the preschool through 12th staff, then you can do that. And then you would simply click on the blue update button. Now we can head over to the staff page and make sure that the item is showing up in the drop-down. So I went ahead and refreshed the staff page here, and if I click on the drop-down, I can now see that preschool through 12th staff is showing up here. The reason K through 12th staff is not showing up is because I have nobody assigned to that department. It will only show up after you assign at least one profile to that particular one. So for example, if I put Alicia Peterson in K through 12 staff as well, and I click update, then once that has updated, I go and refresh the staff page, and then we'll click on the drop down menu here, and you can see that now K through 12 staff is showing up. If I take Alicia Peterson out of these two categories, then those elements will disappear from the drop-down menu until at least one person gets assigned to that department. Okay, so another thing to test here is when I do have somebody assigned. So for example, K through 12 staff, I should only have one person in there, and I select it. Indeed, Alicia Peterson now is showing up. So it is working as expected. And that is effectively how you can add people or add more people to departments on your faculty and staff. And just to confirm, if I remove her from those departments, by only having office staff selected on this list. Then if I refresh the staff page, then I would expect that these two items, we actually might need to just make, because it added something to the URL. So and sometimes if you refresh it, it doesn't refresh it properly. So I went ahead and just reloaded the faculty and staff, and you can do that by selecting it from About Faculty and Staff in this case. Then if I click on here, then you can see now that Alicia Peterson has been removed from those two departments, the K through 12 and the preschool through 12th. Those departments are no longer showing up on the drop-down. So there we have it. Those two departments are available, and you simply need to assign at least one person in the faculty and staff to that department for it to show up on the drop-down. Thanks again for joining us for another tutorial, and please reach out to Gradelink website support if you have additional questions.